This is episode 6 of the Hangout.
We could sing a good song if we had one more person to sing. Mana mana. Mana mana.
We're so off. It's bad. It's bad.
Oh, this is...
Mana mana.
I think we lost it.
Mana mana.
I don't think. Stop it. Stop that, you.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is episode 6, and we are talking about a few interesting things today. Of course, first thing I should mention is we are a day late and $1 short, but that is okay because we're getting
just a day late.
We're not $1 short. Well, I'm $10
No one's giving me
short.
$1.
I'm $10 short today.
Well, you bought a Meat Mountain, which cost $10, so...
And it was totally worth it. I haven't had anything else to eat all day, and it's been great.
I thought we can't apologize anymore.
We're not apologizing.
It's too late to apologize.
I would like to profusely apologize to our 2 loyal viewers.
Oh,
Creedberg and Creedberg 2.
No, we actually have a few more viewers than what's listed in our subscribers, which, by the way, if you're a loyal viewer and you haven't subscribed, you're not a loyal viewer. Subscribe!
Wow, that's kind of harsh. I mean, if you want to, it's optional.
Well, I mean, they're not going to get all our latest videos and all our awesome news and all of that if they don't subscribe. But
You're really plugging this hard, aren't you?
Well, we got all these viewers, and they don't want to subscribe, and we need the subscriptions to know that we have people to talk to.
I normally just talk to myself anyway, so this is a good change of pace.
But yeah, Rhett and Link had a video out today, called what was it called? I forget.
Like
what it was
fast
called.
food hacks or something?
Yeah, that's right.
Probably off menu something is what I saw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyways, so one of the items was the Meat Mountain from Arby's, and me and Mason.
Other brands were available.
Not for the Meat Mountain. Not for the Meat Mountain.
Yep.
There's only one brand available for that. But
I guess that's
Trademarked.
general, utility meat that you could put together on a sandwich.
General utility meat.
General utility.
General utility.
Meat.
General utility.
Meat.
Do.
Meat. No, that didn't work.
Meat.
But me and Mason go every Monday to have lunch because we're awesome friends like that. And we would do it with Creed as well, except Creed's in another state, so that's a little difficult.
I thought you were going to go with a different direction on that, like I'm not an awesome friend. But I appreciate that.
Well, I didn't want to mention that as well. Because, I'm trying to be nice. And no.
We could video conference.
We could, but we couldn't all be at the... Well, we could all be at the same restaurant. No, we couldn't be at the same physical restaurant, just the same chain. Whatever. Anyways, so we happened to go to Arby's today, and I hadn't watched Good Mythical Morning yet, so he happened to mention this Meat Mountain, and I said, well, that would be awesome, except I don't have $10. And of course, he manages to find $10 lying around. So.
On the floor of his car. A $10 bill. I'm not talking pocket change. It's all sticky and stuff. Just a $10 bill. Perfect on the top. Right there it is. $10. Meat Mountain time.
I currently don't possess a wallet, so that's been happening a little bit. And I need to fix that.
Well, I've heard of stuffing money under your mattress, but not under your car seat.
But I had the Meat Mountain, and he had the chicken strips, and we both had some potato cakes, and those potato cakes were delicious. But the Meat Mountain, let me tell you, it is...
Meaty?
Well, it's more like a meat molehill, to be honest. Like, I hear mountain and I think massive. And these people talk about, oh yeah, I've got this friend, he's a big guy. He couldn't even finish it. I sat down, I looked at it like, I'm gonna finish this, and this will be just fine. And I did. And I'm telling you, Arby's, you gotta go big or go home.
Meat Mountain.
The thing's got like 1,300 calories.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and I haven't had to eat anything the rest of the day. I've been very full.
You're probably going to spend the rest of the day on the toilet.
Wow! That was not a sound effect, guys. That was not a sound effect. It was Mason all the way.
Better check your britches, boy.
No, I've been fine.
They're shooting in the station again.
I must apologize for Mason. He happens to be playing a really
I'm not
awesome
playing.
game.
I'm just sitting in the station, looking out of my. Yeah, I am in game, but I'm not playing. I'm just sitting here with it as my background.
What all delicious meats were on the meat mountain sandwich?
Well,
was there any delicious sauce?
Oh, hold on.
It doesn't need sauce.
I will step you through. There was chicken strips on the bottom. There was 2 different kinds of pork. And then I believe.
So you mean like the pork slices and then like the bacon?
Yeah, there was pork.
The brisket and the bacon, right? The brisket and the bacon.
Yes. Then there was regular roast beef and
irregular roast beef.
Well, no, corned beef.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Irregular.
Does pork even have a brisket? So like a pork loin type thing.
Yeah. And then on top of that, there was fish fillet, and then the very top layer was the bacon, and it was all covered in Arby's sauce, and it had Swiss cheese in the middle, and I think like a jack cheese on the top. And let me tell you, it was delicious, so delicious. Oh my god! I tweeted about it and got like 15 reposts on it. It was awesome.
So we do have 15 people following us.
No, I just happen to have a lot of followers on Twitter who apparently like food.
Everybody likes food.
Unless, of course, that was Mason just retweeting everything I was doing.
Don't get on Twitter.
Okay, good.
Are you not down with the tweeter?
I don't have time for that.
I'm really not that much either. I use it to post our videos. I use it sometimes to follow people, to every once in a while send something out.
Which reminds me, if you're not already subscribed to our Twitter page, you can subscribe to our Twitter page.
We don't have a Twitter page. It's coming from my personal account.
Oh, Twitter page, soon to come. Subscribe when it comes out.
Or you can follow me, or you can follow our Google Plus channel, or you can follow the YouTube channel and subscribe to that and be awesome.
Subscribe to all of them.
Yeah.
This has been our 5-minute subscribe please message. Now back to the podcast.
That sounds a little dangerous. Could you say elite dangerous?
Oh my gosh.
It's such a good looking game though.
That really is. That was the worst transition I've ever heard. I will just put that out there right now.
This is the best 30 gigs I've ever installed.
Oh yeah, at best $60 ever spent. Let me tell you.
It's just so nice.
And we do have one friend who so far has played for 2 days and complained both days that it's boring. But then again, he's been playing with 4 really excellent people. We actually have a guy from...
Not excellent players, excellent people.
Yeah. Decent players. I mean, we've been playing for a couple days, and it doesn't take long to get good at the game. Mastering it's a different story, of course. But me and Mason originally learned about it from a friend at one of our web development meetups.
Web dev.
Yeah, and he is actually building a head-mounted display version. The game has all these different ways for programmers to plug into it. But he's building a full-on unit that will 180-degree wraparound. It's amazing. It allows you to look around.
Is that the same as a reach around?
No.
So I bet we can get Pippykin in here when he gets that hands-on, and you guys could probably do a hands-on review.
Well, we could use it for like B-roll. Him just looking around. Then we could have a quick film of how he looks around.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely.
But no, wait. A look around is where you're sitting next to the person and you happen to point at something and then you get to lean forward and look with them. That's a look around. But you're not looking at whatever you were pointing at. You were looking at what you want to look at. You know what I mean?
So a look around's still different than a reach around.
I guess so. Yes.
Okay. Is that looking around for a reach around?
I don't think so.
That's enough of that. Bad.
All right, glad that's settled.
So Elite Dangerous, this game looks pretty. And
Yeah,
I'm
pretty.
too stupid to play Eve, so this seems like the stupid man's Eve, and I'm enjoying it.
I don't know. I've heard the other way around. Some people that play Eve find this game to be unnecessarily complicated because of the amount of controls you have to know, in comparison to Eve, where everything's right click.
Yeah. I gotta say, I have never played Eve, so I don't have a great opinion of that, but these two guys have told me enough to know that I don't like it. I expected this to be more like World of Tanks style stuff, and it is so much better than that.
They're different games.
Yeah, no, they're very different games.
Well, yeah, this is the spaceship.
This is open world, man.
That I will give you. The spaceships thing, okay, but you could say that World of Planes is different from World of Tanks because you're in planes, but I still consider it a similar game. Similar style, and I wouldn't like it anymore. But
Robocraft is a similar style, for instance.
yeah, and I got bored of it really quickly.
Yeah, me too.
I like Robocraft better than World of Tanks.
Hang on a minute. There's just... Because of all the people that have been shot in this hangar, there's just debris floating in front of my ship. Just casually floating on by. Enter the hangar because I want privacy.
So we've actually been playing for a little while, and Mason has already managed to publish a docking video, which is pretty decent if I do say so myself, and maybe releasing a couple more videos about it. I don't know exactly how many, but it should be interesting to find out where he's going with that.
So if you want to play with us on the private, Mr. Make It, send us an invite. This is our personal invitation to you to play on our private Elite Dangerous world.
Yeah, send me a friend invitation, and I will add you to the private group, and we can hang out and do awesome stuff. And also, I should mention, for anyone who does decide to join the private group, we will also bring you into the folds of the TeamSpeak server that we use, because everything is really noisy here. Did he just smash his keyboard?
November smash!
Sorry, I was shaking a Starburst out of a pack.
It was really loud on this.
Is that what the kids call it?
Would you like to hear it opened?
No.
Is it a pink one? Is it a pink one? They're the best.
You know what that sounds like?
It's actually a red one.
It sounds like little crackles. Like you could use that for bones breaking or something.
Note to self.
I have actually been trying for a couple of Minecraft series. I've been trying to come up with both simple little theme ditties to go with it, as well as some sound effects, and that's good to know.
Menomina.
Oh no! Don't start that again.
Menomina. Menomina.
They don't even know how to sing the song. This is so sad.
Is there much more to the song than that? Let me pull up the video.
Yeah, you're singing the same lyric over and over and over, the same. You're singing
Menomina.
Anyways.
USA. Those are all the letters I need to know.
America. USA, that's how you spell America.
You guys can see why I can't get a word in edgewise on this podcast.
That wastes your time.
Before we move into that, because that is a topic of discussion, I did want to mention we will probably be releasing a Twitch stream of 4 Twitch streams, one of each of us playing.
But there's only 3 of us.
Well, 3 or 4. It depends on how many people. When we decide to stream our wing groups, you'll be able to check it out, and I will make sure to have links to my Twitch stream. Hopefully, Creed in November, and whenever we stream, we will let you know. You can sign up on Twitter to follow the stream channels, and you can watch us go blow up pirates and stuff. I say 4 because probably we'll include Pipikin in that, assuming he has Twitter. So,
Twitter.
Before they start running me over again,
you said Twitter.
Talk about. I did say.
What
Twitter.
are you talking about?
Talking about everyone running everyone else over. We actually had 2 other guys who were we were almost going to bring into the chat, but we decided there's a topic of discussion we need to bring up and find out what our viewers think. Early on when we first started, episode 1, which I think is still up, we probably had about 3 words in the entire episode that you could understand because everything else was 2 or 3 people talking at once. You know what I mean? And
I do know what you mean.
Just like that. Just like that.
That's a nice keyboard sound. Slap that bitch.
No. Oh, and you can see why this can never be a PG show. 13 at best. You know, at some point we should talk about like TV show and movie ratings, because they've gone crazy with that stuff. Like, when was the last time you saw a G movie or G TV show anywhere?
I try to avoid them. I hear they're bad for you. Nothing.
Creedberg, everyone. Creedberg.
So I think we are getting better. We're getting better.
I mean, you can understand about 90% of this podcast already, right? Except for the beginning where everyone was singing over everyone else and didn't know how to carry a tune, and that's just how we are. Yay, we can't sing. And of course, so that's 5% of the podcast. The other 5% is us sitting here laughing. So we still haven't gotten. We're still working out details on the Humble Bumble review. How do you feel we are on the conquest for the best multiplayer game, guys?
I think Elite Dangerous is going to be. I was just talking in November while you were going to the bathroom.
You're waiting for me to make a comment, aren't you?
Yeah, I couldn't elicit a comment out of you. So I think Elite Dangerous would kind of be a good one to start with. We'll start with a good one that we know is tried and true and everybody has as kind of an interest, and then we'll try to get into the more obscure ones later.
Yep.
Maybe we can try to get that done this weekend to get it out maybe Saturday.
That would be a nice plan, yeah. We're trying not to implement any real public timetables because
I didn't give them a date. I just said Saturday.
Wow, clever. That means if we make it on a Monday, we have to wait all week to release it. Thanks, Creed.
We don't. Google does.
Well, we're the ones releasing it to YouTube, and then... Anyways. No, he's right. YouTube has this wonderful auto-scheduling thing, which is what we use all the time. And that's why you only see one vanilla craft a day. Right?
Update on cookies. I'm procuring a decent cam right now. So I have gotten some cookies. More details to come.
We'll have to get more.
So yeah, if I don't record it soon, we're gonna run out of cookies.
That's the problem with a show like that is, you know, you're reviewing something that's consumable, and you buy the consumable, like you buy the Jaffa Cakes, and then you start to record and you realize, oh, I already ate all the Jaffa Cakes. Whoops.
Well, you gotta have something to munch on while you're setting up.
Yes, you do.
So this is episode 6. Episode 7 is coming up, and we'll talk about that when we get there.
Oh yeah, that's true. Episode 7 is coming, and there's some strong opinions about it. So we'll just have to. Well, let's see if any of our viewers can tell us what episode 7 means, because I don't think anyone can figure it out. I don't have faith in anyone. we'll probably see like 6 comments telling us 6 different things, and one of them will be right.
There's only one notable one, so I mean.
True. I don't know. Maybe
And then there's probably a demographic that has never even, you know what I'm saying, right?
I don't know. I feel like people who would watch this show would watch that as well, or at least know about it. And it's Disney pretty much penetrates all sorts of markets. And of course, Creed goes and laughs because he finds that hilarious. And that's another word I got to ban from my vocabulary on Creed.
Let me penetrate you guys. That was my horrible Mickey Mouse.
Oh, God. Horrible image. Again, Creed. Don't ever do that.
That sounds swell, mister.
So, Mason's series is starting to approach an end. You want to talk about that?
No.
Well, too bad. You're gonna.
Okay, well, so interestingly, the B-roll for this is actually an episode of my series that just didn't get audio recorded over it. I tested, and then I got up and walked away and muted my mic, and I never unmuted my mic. So it has no sound, so this is why you're hearing us instead of me. But, 3 better than 1, right? Am I right? Huh? No, just me? Alright, okay, fine. So, I put out a little warning for anybody who actually just, doesn't watch the podcast, so they'll come here and they'll watch it. It'll be great, it'll be good. And, it's just gonna keep going on, but I found where the fortress is, or the general location. And, I'm gonna start setting up base, and we're gonna get in there. We're gonna kill the dragon and booty. Yeah.
Booty.
So a slight spoiler alert. There will be and I say slight. There will be hopefully a bit of a twist at the end of that, so that you guys can start to experience what comes next. Because
oh no! What could possibly come next?
Season 2?
Well,
it's Minecraft. The seasons don't change, Creed.
It's always summer in Minecraft.
Look, if you don't know what you're talking about, then don't speak.
Seasons change, and so do I. We need not wonder why.
What is that song that the lady sings about for her dad, and is about seasons change and there's snow falling down a mountain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Which takes me to our next point. Stop smoking crack.
What? No, it's a real song.
Oh, Creed, you are enlightening me about Mason on things I had no idea.
Like a landslide.
Oh, you talking about Stevie Nicks?
Coming down. Yeah, there you go.
You're talking about Stevie Nicks.
There you go. Stevie Nicks. Stevie Nicks, everybody.
Other
performances were available.
Yeah, Steamy Nicks. Brought to you by South Park.
Oh, no.
Speaking of which, I should have a series out anytime as soon as I get done editing it. South Park, Stick of Truth.
Oh boy. That'll be some fun.
It's filled with all kinds of good stuff.
Oh, I bet. So, on the Minecraft mod front, you may have noticed there were almost no mods last week. I can't remember if we talked about the Featherflight mod. I know we discussed the Fireflower mod, which was a lot of fun, and has been downloaded over 500 times now, so it's gained a little bit of popularity. Probably I'm going to end up merging those two together, just because I really need to make it an all-in-one mod, because I keep making more and more mods for like single items, and that's, I can see why people would be frustrated. We have been testing and finalizing the updater mod, so that will probably be posted soon. And Creed keeps pestering me about the Zelda glove.
Zelda glove.
He really wants that. And if any of you can figure out which one that is, props to you. But suffice it to say, it's still a work in progress. Minecraft modding is not easy.
Link in the description.
There's no link because there's no mod yet.
There's a link in the description, trust me.
No, okay. Whatever you say. Anyways, we should probably wrap this up. We're starting to approach our time limit.
I always suggest wrapping it.
Instead of what?
Country.
Well, no, with the diseases and stuff out there, you always have to wrap it.
Diseases?
Oh, excuse me, infections. They call them STIs now.
What about paper?
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
This must have been what they sat around and did in the old times. Well, what do we got this gift for our mom. What do we do? We're gonna wrap it. Oh yeah, what with it?
Oh my gosh, are you gonna wrap yours in paper for your mom?
Wrap what?
Oh, jeez, that shit's wrong, Creed. Oh, jeez.
Oh
We should
my
probably
god.
kill this before other people do. Oh, burn this episode. Never
'Cause I
let
got
see the
my
light of day.
D, and it's a paper, or however that songs go. I think that was a D in a box, but
Oh my goodness. And Mason was oblivious to it until just now.
No, I got it, but it was more funny because of Creed. Because he keeps
Anyways.
going and going and going. He's an Energizer Bunny, he really is.
that's also a never mind.
I was gonna say. Well, anyways, guys.
Thanks for
hope you
listening.
hope you have enjoyed, and we will see you next week on the Hangout.
Episode 7.
Oh yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah, we were,
Goodbye.
We both joined at the same time. It doesn't work. Alright, bye-bye.